Eventually, you come to a tri-state event. You see that little stand, you know you're expecting good quality. And speaking of good quality, oh, never mind. It's Cloud Kiddo. I definitely came into this set with all of the intention of gassing up either of these players, and then I realized what happened in front of us.
So I actually love watching this because
one of us does.
What? No, I love watching this because of the story behind it, where these two really don't like losing to each other. Like, like really don't. And the most recent time they played was at Defend the North, where DarkBlues took it. Oh, that's a big play. Ralphie not going to be having any of this. He's not going to have it be a competition between these guys. He's going to just move on in brackets so that he could just get to fighting Venia or J-Tails. I didn't even realize J-Tails is here. Sorry, match.
Well, you're coming right back into DarkBlues, tying things up very quickly. And I feel like this match is just going to maintain its fast pacing. As you brought up, both these players, they're out for blood. Both consistently vying for the spot of top Cloud in New York. And both can put up their own arguments for being able to do so.
I mean, DarkBlues does pretty well in the head-to-head.
But Ralphie definitely putting up good amount of evidence as of late, having gotten ninth at Super Smash Con.
Yeah, that's something that DarkBlues is going to have to really try and explain away.
It's a very interesting one-up contest between these two. But not as interesting as that cross-slash that was aimed at exactly no one.
So, another thing about this matchup is that what
and
I'd
that
say,
one too.
Yeah, no, one thing I'd say, that actually happens a ton between them, but is the little game for you guys at home, pick one of these guys to root for, like really root for. Like, pretend that Ralphie, you know, saved you, like helped your wife give birth, or something like that. And you'll realize how stressful the matchup is. Though when both of them have one stock and one of them's at like 110, the other one's at 80, you realize how each hit matters and how just brutally scary and terrifying it is to make that one mistake.
Now, Dittos in Smash Brothers are always kind of interesting in how to look at them, just because sometimes a character's tools really works against themselves, or it doesn't at all. Cloud, I feel, is on the end of the spectrum where this character is tailor-made to destroy this character. Every aspect of Cloud just works so well into fighting against himself. He doesn't deal well with characters that can juggle him well. He doesn't like having to return onto the ledge against someone who can cover so many options. He doesn't like the fact that someone's able to cover platforms so well against him, and someone that's able to consistently put out damage on damage on damage. All things that Cloud himself excels at.
Also, he doesn't like dealing with somebody who can outrange him. And, I mean, technically, yes, they have the same range, but, like, the fact that Cloud can outrange, like, up air and back air, or, like, up air and down air or neutral air with his other moves, just play around it. You know, you have to tailor yourself to that. And another cross-slash missed. That's just the life. Oh, he's so cute.
It's cute, but it's not going to lead to anything.
I mean, that's, I think, the definition of cute, in my opinion. It's like, ooh, nice, but it doesn't really matter. That mattered. Beautiful neutral air coming down, drop zoning it, and now Ralphie has the lead once again.
Now just needs to try and come down back onto the ground. He's going to manage to do so, but at 118 and counting, the stock looking kind of cooked, but DarkBlues not going to be able to cover the ledge properly. He's going to have to work a bit harder just to end out this stock. Back air is also not going to do it. It's going to allow Ralphie to get his limit, but it's going to be all for naught.
And I think it's also worth noting the difference in play styles between these two. You know, Ralphie is a lot more about, you know, let me take stage advantage. Let me trap you at the ledge, juggle you, do all this stuff. Whereas DarkBlues is the one who is more technical. He's, you know, he'll have footstool combos and landing those finishing touches, which, by the way, is something that you should be keeping in mind because he will go for up air finishing touch. If you think Ralphie has the game in the bag, you gotta be careful. Ooh, beautiful tackle.
DI the hit into the stage, tech the stage, survive a bit longer, bring this fight to the very end the best way you can.
Dash attack, sending him so far, not doing him in, but at 116% and counting. That down air going to be trading positions, and the forward air. He's trapped on that platform, and he was not able to make it back. Evening it up 1-1, this next game decides it. And every one of these games is last hit. It's all, I'm telling you, man. I like it. It's stressful.
Why do you like being stressed? Who hurt you? Neither of these players
Makes
want
you
to
feel
encapsulation
alive.
of my life right now.
This is-
It's more just, it's comfort zone, being stressed.
Y'all need help.
freaking
Y'all
out.
all need
I don't
help.
know.
Town and City is where we're going to get. I feel like this match is very silly. This matchup, just because of like, as we built up and as you've seen, just how well Cloud manages against himself.
Why?
That-
What is
there
this?
was no reason for any of that. That is exceedingly silly.
DarkBlues is shaking his head. I mean, he takes it. Like, you saw him. The instant that happened, he was in there. And Ralphie, we know that he can make comebacks, but he can also go on tilt really quickly. And he is going to be, he is just nodding his head. He is beating himself up right now. That's it. That was 40-second game. Okay. Wow, they are fist bumping, but
Sometimes
I do not think that.
truly be like that. Oh. A very rough scene, but an excellently played game from DarkBlues is going to allow him to take the set over Ralphie.
I mean, yes, it was well played from DarkBlues, of course, but Ralphie just kind of gave up. That's really what happened there.